Guys, so I have a haul to share with you. First, I just wanted to share some cards that I mean to share with you every single time I make a video, and I forget because that's just who I am. And I'm having a little bit of a lull in my pain, so I'm gonna seize this opportunity right now to make a video because I've been wanting to all day, but it's felt like I was hit by a bus. So, any hoozles, we're gonna film the video now, and I'll probably regret it afterwards because I'm speaking so much. But yeah, it is. It's just okay. Whatever. All right. So this is the first card that I got. This is from Pam, right? Yeah, Pam. Thank you, Pam, so much for your card. It is not your colors at all. I was not. I mean, I see the cards that you show on your channel, but thank you so much. And um, it's okay, Pam. I mean, we've only got so much time in the day. I don't expect people to watch my videos all the time. It's okay. You know, usually with me, I'll catch up on somebody's videos all at once. You know, if there's like 4 months of videos that they made, then I'll only watch their channel until I've caught up on their videos because I just, you know, I'm busy and don't feel good most of the time. So, you know, when I get to people's stuff, I get to people's stuff. You know, if I don't, I don't. You know, sorry. Um, but thank you so much for the card. I really appreciate it. Um, and then this is a thank you card, right? Yes. This is a thank you card from Tony. Thank you so much, Tony. I would have never thought of putting cupcakes and mushrooms together, but it's really cute. Thank you so much. Hopefully, it's kind of dark, but hopefully you can see that okay. And then this was a thank you card from um, Jessica. And I'll leave everybody's channels in the description box below so you can go over and say hello if you want to. This was for joining her challenge. I don't remember. My short-term memory is just it's vacated the property. I have a lot of trouble with short-term memory these days. I don't remember what your challenge was for, what the theme was. There was a theme. Jessica always has a theme. 1 year it was bows, or was it this year, or was it last year, or was it bows and the year before? I don't remember. Her last challenge was bow themed. I think the challenge before was butterflies, because I remember I don't have a lot of butterfly dies. Yeah. Okay. And then as a thank you, Jessica so kindly made these made with love by SugarRayCrafts. That is so cute. Thank you. I don't often. The only time I put my name on things is when I'm sending it out for other people to use. Like if I do a card set, you know, then for somebody to use themselves, then I'll put, you know, I have uh, a stamp with my legal name on it that I found at the thrift store. I'll use that. Otherwise, I don't really bother. I don't need the recognition, you know, but I will use those for things that I do send out. And then this was some Valentine's Day mail that I got from Wendy. Got to lose that ribbon. And there's this really cute sheet of stickers. And there's this little activities book, you know, has like tic-tac-toe, connect the dots. And there's this cute little box with chocolates. I don't like nuts, but I think the hearts are just Crispies. So the nuggets have the nuts in them. Oh my god, I don't see any nuts. There's no nuts in this. What the hell, Nugget? Oh, that's too bad for you, Rose, because I was going to let you have that. Let's split it with honey lemon. And then, oh, and I forgot to say, Jessica, on your card, this was so elegantly done. Like, I get stencils with the intention of doing this. Yeah, I'm so bad. I think I have problems keeping things, like, really clean. I think that's the best word for it, you know? Like, if I did a stenciling on white, I know I'd get smears of the color everywhere. And then this was a beautiful Valentine's Day card from Wendy. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate, which... excuse me. I know, I know I'll pay for. Really beautiful card. Thank you so much, Wendy. Feels like it's on watercolor paper, so I think this was watercolored. Yeah, thank you so much for thinking of me. And, alright, into the haul. Okay, so, I bought this box. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I needed to buy some more savings books because I'm halfway through the second savings book that I have, and Bree wanted to try it, so I bought one for her. And, you know, I've seen these around. Don't ask me the prices. I mean, you can ask me the prices and I'll look them up for you, but I don't know the prices right now. So this wooden box comes with a couple of blank sheets, and then it'll have, like, see, one day you're supposed to put in $100, one day $5, one day $5, one day $1, blah blah blah. There's like a 3,000, 5,000, 1,000. I think there's a 500. Yeah, there's a $500 one. The two books that I have right now are $1,000 each, and like one of them I filled up, the others halfway. So I really like this idea, this concept. What I'm terrified of is, let's say I have the $5,000 goal on there. Oh, I think there's a I don't know who would be so fucking ridiculous to have $10,000 in cash sitting around in their house, but, what I'm terrified of is, one, getting robbed. I know from personal experience of, you know, burglars coming into my yard that they won't enter my house because I don't open up the door, you know, that they won't open up the house or try and break into the house because I have a large pack of dogs and they can hear that, and most burglars aren't going to want to mess with that. But if the off chance that there was a burglar that wanted to, face my pack of dogs that really couldn't, well, maybe Dottie could hurt him, that really couldn't hurt him, I shudder to think of, let's say I was close to my $5,000 goal and the burglar came in and stole the box, or, something more horrific, my house burned down, with all my babies in it and all the money I had saved up. So, I still want to use it, but, I think I'm gonna wait until I have like a fireproof safe. Then I got these stencils. It's a set of paw print stencils. I needed one more akin to this size right here. I did not realize how mammoth these were. I tried to return them. They didn't want them back. So now I have paw print stencils that are too big. So these were the savings books that I currently have and that I bought more of. And they're really cute. I need to think about setting up a savings, look and see if my bank has like safety deposit boxes or something. Where I can go really old school and bury it in the garden, but with the tomatoes. I'm scared I'll forget because my memory is getting that bad. So, yeah, ooh, that's weird. Interesting. They're doing it differently now. So you put a $40 sticker on each page, and then you can choose to save however you like. How I choose to save is to stick $40 a paycheck. So bi-weekly, I'll stick $40, and it takes me about 1,000, or takes, oh, fucking A. Takes me about a year to save $1,000, a little bit less than a year. So, and then I bought this pack, this deck of cards. Let me pause you, see if I can open it. So I bought them, sorry for the flickering. My camera's being a little bitch. I bought them, stop it. I bought them for like, I want to say it's A2. I always forget if it's A2 or A4. A2 size cards. Because I bought Egyptian images before to go with my Egyptian paper. And they were way too big. They would have covered up the entire card base. So, stop. For fuck's sake, dude. Just, you know what? You know what I'd like for Christmas? Is for you to stop fucking flickering. You're gonna flick. Is it because of... Are you triggered by the shiny things? Guess so. Okay, I probably should have tried to return these. These look nothing like the ad. I thought if I really loved them, I'd keep them as playing cards for my non-existent friends that I have to play cards with. These are not metallic and shiny like the ad, so this is false advertising. So I may just use them. But then again, I don't have enough Egyptian paper for all these cards. What's the card theme for the next 10 years? Egyptian. I do have an Egyptian stencil, so I guess I could make my own card or paper, but you know, they'd all look the same. Look at me. I already did my return, so I can't do nothing about it now. And then I got this oil sprayer for cooking. It's cheap. It's cheap plastic, but hopefully it'll work, because I always forget to buy pan sprays. And so I needed something to stick oil in. This one's kind of cool because if you didn't want to spray it, there's this little switch here that pops up, and then you can pour oil out the top, and it has a little rubber stopper to keep the oil from pouring out when you're just, going to town spraying. What? I think I bought 3 of these. Like I said, one of them is for Brie. I got another, which this tape does not seem as thick on the roll, so I'm wondering if I got something different. It looks the same, but it's not as thick as the rolls I have of this red line tape. But it's fine. I don't even know if I was in frame, just the red line tape. So I believe the other rolls I got were thicker, so I don't. Hey! Don't lick my paper boxes. And then I was 10 cents short before Temu would ship out the second order that I had gotten that they combined, Because they're like, no, we're not going to ship it out unless you spend $20 and you're, only at $19.90. So I got this because it was the cheapest thing that that I saw during checkout. It's a randomly selected watercolor paint set. They are metallics, and it's like 2 blues, a purple, 2 oranges, and it's like a gold or a bronze. So, it's fine. I could have tried to return that, but it's fine, I do have metallic paints that I don't get into often enough. Oh, this was really cool. I bought this for Bonnie. I mean, this was all impulse buy, but shit, I wonder if I'm gonna have enough time to get to the Dackies. This is just Bonnie mostly cross stitches, and hopefully you can see it okay. But it's a moth, and it has a little skull right there, and so you can just flick your needle onto this, and you know, hold your needle while you're working on your project. And I don't know, I see Bonnie as kind of a badass, and so when I see skulls, you know, it's just like, you know, as a cover minder, I was like, I have to get that for Bonnie. I think she'd really like it. And if she doesn't like it, she can get rid of it and not tell me. And then I will be none the wiser. But I think she'll like it. I'm trying to get to the diamond painting. Oh, I got this stencil. It looks like lace. I don't think, if I have something like it, I'll get rid of it. These were 2 different orders because when I was making the first order, a painting that I really wanted, sold out before I could check out, and I didn't realize until I had, you know, checked out of my first order, and then I realized, and so I went hunting for the paper that I missed out on, or the painting that I missed out on. So, yeah. It is getting toasty in here, girls. Turn off the oven. I did buy this pack of little hexagonal foam dots. Because it's hexagon, I won't have to be trying to pick out little tiny circles for things that I need to pop up that are really tiny. So that was like $1.16. And then I got this watercolor book because I was not satisfied with the last one that I got. You know, and I'm giving that one to Wendy because I didn't like the images. This one I like the images a lot better, but it doesn't have step-by-step instructions. So I guess you win some, you lose some. But yeah, it has the colors that you need, but it doesn't tell you what to do first. So they're just different sea images. Hermit crab, jelly, star, manta ray, lionfish, those little bastards, octopussy, sea turtle, seahorsey, coral, anemone, so humpback whale, crabby crab. So there is that. Alright, I'm going to pause you, and then I'm not going to have time to get to the fucking Diamond Art Club. Sorry. I'm going to start unwrapping these Temus. Okay, so this is, well, you can see, it's an alien spaceship. I tried to return this one because it's double-sided, and before I started the video back up, I tried to take off the double-sided tape, you know, because it had a clear cover. If it had a paper cover on it, I would have left it, you know, because I can reuse the paper covers for, oh, it's coming off, for release papers. Anyways, double-sided tapes ripped in parts, so I'm gonna have to work on that once the video stops. So yeah, I tried to return it. I like the image. I just don't. I'm not no to the double-sided tape. So yeah, I mean it's cute. It's cute. I'm on the hunt for a really good alien painting. You know, some of my paintings you might be able to constitute as I don't know if that's the right word, as a alien painting, but you know, I want the classic alien, you know, but I don't want it to look cartoony. I want a classic, realistic looking alien, which doesn't sound correct, but hopefully you can understand what I'm attempting to say. So yeah, I mean, I like the colors. Any budget kit I get is always going to be round. Unless I fuck up, you know. I choose not to do squares and budget, but you know, it's a cute little spaceship. It would have been cool to have a, oh shit, I ripped off the paint. I'll have to repaint that. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is not coming off as easy as most double-sided tapes, which is kind of a bitch. Alright, I'll just have to be real gentle with it. $30 by $40. And I still got, this is some bitchy fucking double-sided tape. Oh my god. Because it's even leaving like a tacky residue on it. Alright. Next one. Okay, this next one I tried to return. I really like it. I really like it. But this is a 40 by 40. It's a lunar moth holding like a lily of the valley stem in its little legs. It's really cute and creepy at the same time. It's got really creepy. I mean, I guess moths generally have really creepy eyes. They might be alien. The reason why I didn't want it anymore was because I just didn't want to pay $12 for a 40 by 40 budget. But again, they didn't want it back. So I still have it. Woohoo! Yeah. I don't have too much more to say about this canvas. It's a moth. It's a moth with flowers. So there's that one. Okay, this next one, hopefully you can see it okay. It's a little one. It's a little 25 by 25, which is kind of odd for a budget. Of a little bunny catching snowflakes on this little tiny... Bunny tongues are so cute. I don't know which is cuter, a bunny tongue or a bat tongue. They're both fucking adorable. Probably bunny tongues are cuter, you know, because they're smoother and, you know, squishier, but watching a bat eat, I will just die. They are so cute. And Hoozles, bunnies make me think of Bonnies. I'm not a die-hard rabbit person, but, you know, bunnies say Bonnie to me, and Bonnie makes me feel good inside, so occasionally I'll get something bunny related because thoughts of Bonnie make me feel happy. So that's why I got it. And I think despite its small size, I think it'll still work. I think it will. I think you'll at least be able to get the gist of what the canvas is trying to convey. So there is the little snowflake bun. Okay, this next one is one that I bought just to fill up my second $20 order, you know. It's a cute little 30 by 40 of a leopard gecko sticking out its tongue. Remind me of Jade Blossom. Is it a painting I would have bought if I wasn't just trying to get to that $20 mark so I could get the painting I actually wanted? No. I mean, I love leopard geckos. I have leopard geckos. I'm just not super terribly interested in doing diamond paintings of leopard geckos. So, it's cute. It's cute. I wish the body was more defined, but it's kind of blurry, you know, like how when you take a picture of something, I think I would have liked it better if it was like an actual drawing of a leopard gecko instead of like a real life photo. Like when you take a picture, you know, and whatever's in front really focuses and then the background becomes blurry. And that's what it did to the leopard gecko's body. But it's cute. I still like him a lot. It's just not one that I necessarily would have bought if I wasn't just trying to get to that. It used to, like, I would have even been willing to pay shipping just to get that one fucking painting that I wanted, you know. But Temu wasn't playing that game with me, and they're like, no, you must spend at least $20. That's like, okay. So, that's why I got this, pretty much. I was going to try and return this one, but I ended up needing to try and return that spaceship one anyways, because it was double-sided. So, now I have another leopard gecko painting. Okay, next one. Okay, this one I hadn't gotten in my first order. I'm not sure. It's a pretty dark painting, and it has a lot of fucking detail. I was hoping 40 by 70 would be big enough for it. I don't know if it will be. We shall find out one day when I do it. But it's a girl who's got like stitch marks on her lips and going up her cheek, you know, and she's kind of holding a skull next to her face, technically on the right hand side. And then, yeah. So it's really dark and really creepy. And I really like it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out though. You know, it's, I love, I love, mm, dark imagery. I also love rainbows. So, yeah, I don't know what point I was trying to make when I said that, but hopefully it turns out okay. Hopefully it's gonna be bright enough. You know, sometimes the canvases are a lot duller than what, you know, it looks like after you have drills on it. We shall see. Um, yeah, maybe this one will be Mazakine's sister, but technically Mazakine didn't look all stitched up like this. She just had a skull tattoo on her hand, so I don't know. We'll see. The skull's a little bit darker than I had hoped, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe I will be pleasantly surprised. And then I'm going to open up the last one, which is the whole reason for the second order. And I'm so excited about it. I really want to do the Patchwork Heart Girl, but now I really want to do this one coming up. Okay, here is the reason for the second purchase. Super creepy, super beautiful. It's a like zombie-like girl. 50 by 50. She's eating a glowing mushroom. Her nails are glowing. She's got glowing mushrooms growing out her head. And I'm just in love with this painting. If Wendy did not have events going on, I would be doing this painting. And I might leave this one out. I'm not sure. I don't like having a lot of whips. And I did have plans on working on a 40 by 70 next, because I haven't touched my 40 by 70 since I did Maz. Or Maze. But yeah, God, she is so cool. And the colors and the drills, which I don't normally show drills, and you're probably not going to be able to see it really well, but the drills that aren't dark are so beautiful. Beautifully colored. So, yeah, when I tried to buy this the first time, I was buying a 40 by 40, so I'm actually glad that it sold out of my cart before I could buy it, because then when I went hunting for this, I found it in a listing for a 55 by 50, so yeah, it was a little bit more expensive, but you're getting more real estate, and hopefully we'll capture more of the beautiful shroomy details, you know, of this painting. There's not very many colors. There's only 18 colors. Yeah, it kind of looks like her dress. She's got like a white ruffled collar and then a black dress. Yeah, hopefully everything turns out, but yeah, I'm super stoked to have this painting. Like, it's so cool. You know, it's dark imagery and rainbows. I don't think I could ask for anything more. You know, dark imagery and rainbows. What would be really cool if I could find a drill of sets, a set of drills that were glow in the dark but different colors. Because I have glow in the dark ones that are blue, in the base color, you know, when they're not glowing, is this, it's not my favorite shade of blue, but you know, it's like this more lighter blue that's, you know, in her eyes and that top left mushroom there. Technically top right mushroom. So it's actually that color when they're not glowing, and then when they glow, they're blue. But it would be cool, you know, so I could use those. But it would be cool if I had a whole set of glow-in-the-dark mushrooms that, you know, coordinated close enough to the colors of this painting, and then everything that was glowing could actually be glowing. That's just a dream. And I don't know if, you know, drills and so many different glowing colors exist, but if you know of a set that I could purchase, let me know, and I would be eternally grateful, because I would love to make this canvas glow. I think it would be so dope. But yeah, I'm in love. I am in love. I am in love with this canvas. So, I guess that's the end of my video, because yeah. Not a fat's chance that I could get to my premiums. I still have 3 left that I haven't shown, and I guess they're just going to continue to sit there on the floor until I buy something else, which I haven't been making a lot of purchases lately, so who knows when that'll be. They may be sitting there for a while. But thank you everyone for watching. If you did, thank you ladies to hit, who have sent me the cards, and Wendy for your little Valentine's treat. I appreciate it. And, I will talk to you later. So, adios.